Here we go, guys. We're live.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Let me get
So,
Instagram fired up
here we
here.
go. All right.
Live streaming.
Hoping everybody had a wonderful weekend.
Hi, guys.
And my favorite way to start a Monday.
Absolutely.
Right. So let's talk about this.
Super greens.
Green powder supplements. Question is, are they worth the hype? And the answer really is, it depends, right? It depends on the product.
You're absolutely right.
But honestly,
Most of the time, probably not.
probably not most of the time, yes.
Which is crazy.
So basically, everywhere you look, there's some type of marketing out there posting daily greens, some form of super greens, whatever they call it, all different greens powders in your face. Take this, blah blah. So today we want to break down. I guess that's kind of, I don't know.
I want to help people understand what the value proposition is in a super greens.
Yeah.
What are you looking for to know that you're getting something of value for your hard-earned money? Because again, you start stacking supplements, you're spending, well, up until LiveGood, you've been spending hundreds of dollars a month, right? And now, thankfully, it's not. But you still, I mean, a dollar is a dollar. It matters.
100%. So when we say, this is where we really want to talk about, is like, when we say, is it worth the hype? We want to tell you why it is and why it isn't.
That's right. That's right.
And how to make sure that what you're taking answers the question that why it is worth the hype, right? So yeah, if you guys don't already subscribe to our channel, please make sure you do.
Please do.
Like, comment, questions. Let's do it all because it helps us all work together as a community. And yeah, education is key. So we're not going to take too much of your time on this one. Super Greens has been with us for a very long time. We love it. We've reformulated it
slightly
months ago, but it was just to enhance it, right? So we added more ingredients.
That's right.
And you can even find on our YouTube channel all those additions. But regardless, bigger, better, same price. So here's our
same price, exactly.
Same price. Okay, so let's talk about the role of green powders. Like just basically, like, why would we want to take a green powder?
Exactly.
So same thing that we need to take, the reason we need to take our like essential nutrients, like our multivitamins and all that, is like these nutrient gaps in our foods, right? We're not getting all the nutrients from our foods. So we just have to make sure we're covering our bases, and I guess crossing our T's, dotting our I's, right? So it's a little bit of like an insurance policy there. But also there's certain ingredients that you cannot get from like local grocery stores, right? So
year round, right, yeah.
I mean, even in general. So you have to tend to go to get them, and a lot of these are like super hyped as superfoods, but you have to get them in powder forms.
What are you thinking? Like spirulina, ashwagandha, like those two, and some others? Yeah.
Chlorella, I mean, just a lot of those, moringa, stuff like that. You get in powder form. And then a lot of times too, you end up taking a bunch of these different powders, like 10 different powders, because I want to make sure I'm going to take my chlorella and my spirulina and my moringa and my matcha, whatever it is. But with green powders, hopefully like this one, you can get them all in that one hearty scoop, so you don't have to have these multiple supplements.
Okay. I didn't think you were going to go that route. I thought, because you just kind of related it similar to like essential, covering the gaps like a multivitamin. My angle would be more like, no, I think of it strictly from a oxidative stress perspective, which, because oxidative stress, like that word, it's a fancy phrase for just saying like stress, like too much stress, low grade chronic inflammation on the body, to where there's a lot of like that reactive oxygen species we talk a lot about, the free radicals. And the only real way the healthiest way and the best way to neutralize them and to balance that body and the homeostasis that you seek is via like antioxidants and phytonutrients. And I think about super greens, super reds, really being in the category of just packed, loaded, nutrient dense with phytonutrients. So those plant compounds that are beneficial to our health and act as antioxidants.
Sure.
Polyphenols and highly concentrated in one scoop. So definitely falls into the same thing you were saying, like insurance policy or something like that. But it's it's a little different than I think of the, say, multivitamins. But I understand why people think of it, because these are loaded with micronutrients.
Right.
There's a lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals.
We got to constantly work to get our extra nutrients, because again, we're not just getting it from eating like a healthy, balanced diet. It's just not there.
Right.
Where did I
confuse you and make you lose your train of thought?
That's
Sorry
okay.
about that.
No, it's fine. But a super green powder is not, or a green powder in general, is not a replacement for whole organic
Never.
Fruits and vegetables.
Never will be.
Right?
Never will be.
Again, it's a supplement
Supplement
to a healthy diet.
That's right.
And a healthy diet consists of, right, the balance of the high antioxidant rich foods, and also we get all the fibers from them, and we're chewing.
That's right. That's right.
All beneficial stuff. So this is not a replacement for vegetables, which is also why, if you notice, again, the ingredients in ours specifically, sure, there's some that we eat whole food source.
Yeah.
But I mean, most of them, and the highest concentration of them, are those superfoods that we can't
rarely
source locally.
Yeah.
So, and you want to be taking this stuff every day. So whereas like I could eat broccoli every day of my life. I could. That's easy for me personally. But like I can't just go and have spirulina every day of my life. I need to actually
supplement with it.
Take it from a green powder. So,
and there's some fun facts about some of these ingredients too, like the spirulina. I mean, the way that NASA and the space exploration and the fact that it's deemed a superfood because of its macronutrient profile, which is healthy fatty acids, so lipids, good fats, the protein, the carbohydrate, kind of contains all of the macros, loaded in micronutrients as well. So vitamins, super dense.
100%.
World Health has it, like the organization has it as a relevant superfood. It's on a list of. So, but it traveled to space, and they're trying to make it in space because again, it's easy to make,
right?
Easy to raise, right? Whatever, and
right. Powerful.
Yeah, chlorella kind of similar as a microalgae.
Through some of them right now. So you just were talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you even had a flow to this thing.
Well, it doesn't.
That's all good.
It's just notes.
Where were you? Where were you?
Just did
spirulina. Cool.
Then you were going to chlorella. That's my number 2.
All right.
On my list.
I didn't know you had notes.
Freshwater algae. Rich
Yeah, it's a
chlorophyll.
microalgae. Packed with chlorophyll.
Promotes cell repair, detoxification.
The nucleic acids, sure. Fatty acids. I mean, it's.
Yeah, it's also great. It can help with the gentle binding to heavy metals, removal of heavy metals.
Yeah.
Aids in detox.
Yeah.
And then moringa leaf. It's funny, I actually get this question.
The miracle tree, right?
I get this question a lot though, is do you guys, or will you guys ever have a moringa supplement? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah, it's in there. I know. Ashwagandha, we get that a lot on ashwagandha.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, people are always curious if we have ashwagandha, and I'm like, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
And
only
again,
the best. Only the best for you.
Right, with proper dosing.
We have a moringa tree in our yard.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Yeah, we love moringa. Moringa's awesome.
Like you said, the miracle tree, loaded with calcium, potassium, iron, just, again, all little things that our body needs to function properly. Supports energy, hormonal balance, blood sugar regulation. Great stuff. I'm going to just run through. These are not all of them. If you look at our ingredient list, check it out on our website, livegood.com. A lot of ingredients, right?
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's not as many like some of these companies. You're talking about like 1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
5,
a lot
6,
of ingredients
7,
of proper
8, 9, 10,
dosing. We're going to get to
12.
dosing in a second. But Dulce, seaweed, oceanic superfood, high in iodine, magnesium, trace minerals. Like, guys, we always need to be getting our minerals. Super important for the thyroid, nervous system, electrolytes, hydration, all of that. Aloe vera, we know that's great for the gut.
Yeah, the gut lining.
Right?
Using,
a lot of times, I mean, you'll see in like a health food store too, they sell like liquid like aloe vera. And you could, drink that, but also wonderful in here. This is why it's our super greens. We always talk about it for digestion. Great for the gut.
We do talk about it for digestion a lot. Yep.
Ashwagandha, I'll let you highlight the KSM.
Yeah, look.
You don't just want to just have an ashwagandha.
The KSM 66 is cool because you guys, the consumer, have access to their data, which is awesome because you can go to their website and you can see what they're all about because they're doing it the right way. I mean, talk about sustainable practices, talk about international sourcing. They can meet the levels of scale that's needed. They have the science backing the ingredient. It's fantastic. It's standardized. It's a standardized extract, which I love.
Right, and it's considered the gold standard for ashwagandha.
Yeah,
KSM 66. So. Again,
there's 3 of them. There's 3 main ones, but I think the KSM is the best because you're getting the most wide the profile from the extract.
Right, but great for mood, stress, cortisol. Yeah.
Been used for 3 millennia or something crazy. I mean, you're talking about thousands of years in Ayurvedic medicine. It's well established, and the Western culture has just been super slow. Like to have anything that makes sense. Goofy ass system we have over here.
Okay, lion's mane. I just pulled out lion's mane, but there's also shiitake, there's mushrooms, but lion's mane, I mean, we know a lot about this. It's not easy to get lion's mane. You can't just go to a grocery store. I'm sure if you go to a green market, I see in my green market, the mushroom stands, they have all the different kinds of
Yeah, yeah.
mushrooms, and I can
Yep.
get lion's mane there. But again, it's not easy to get. But it's great I mean, great for brain health, repair, focus, clarity, mood. But yeah, lion's mane has a lot to do with the brain. Kelp,
Oh
rich in
yeah.
iodine.
Yeah.
Again, we talk about
Yep.
the iodine
Yeah, we
and
do.
just helpful for the thyroid metabolism,
Yeah.
detoxifying heavy metals.
Absolutely.
Going along with like kind of detoxing, you have your dandelion. It
Mhm.
helps your liver. Right? It's very important for the liver. Natural diuretic, right? Helps with bile flow, toxin elimination, we said. But then there's
Mhm.
so much more. I mean, we've got the wheatgrass, alfalfa, matcha, turmeric, green tea. I mean, great stuff in this one.
Yeah.
Great
And
stuff.
before I forget, did you make a note about gluten on the
Oh,
wheatgrass?
I did not, but so wheatgrass is a wheat product, but it is gluten free. So we always
Hmm.
recommend, like, if you do have celiac disease, just every case is slightly different. So just speak with your doctor about it. But wheatgrass is gluten free.
It's tested for gluten, so
Yeah,
we ensure that it's gluten free.
yeah,
You have
yeah.
nothing to worry about there.
No. Okay, so let's just go into, because obviously we're talking about this guy here, and I mean green powders in general, but talk about why our Live Good Organic Super Greens is superior, and this is also going to kind of help you when you're looking at green powders, like what to look for,
Yeah. Yeah.
and yeah, what's going to raise little red flags. So, I mean, first of all, we have our Super Greens is organic, USDA certified organic, right? So this just now, it is not the only thing that you need to look for, because it comes down to the testing, right? You need to make sure things are tested properly. So, but USDA certified organic helps eliminate a lot of that for our product.
Yes, it does. They require further testing. So any product that's USDA certified organic, as long as the certifying agency and the company are legit,
Right,
they're testing pretty extensively. Yes.
right. So, always great to look for that. And then we talk about this all the time. If you're new to Live Good, this is a topic we always discuss. Big one is transparency, but why specifically for these super green powders is because you normally see proprietary blends,
Uh-huh.
and this is very common on these superfood green or red
It
powders,
is.
is you see their blend and you see a list of like 30 ingredients listed in there, and you look at it, you're like, wow, this has everything under the sun in it. This is wonderful. But they don't tell you the amount of each ingredient. So you might be having a sprinkle of this and a sprinkle of that. And a sprinkle is not going to do anything nice, right? It's not going to help you. It's not going to have a therapeutic benefit. It's just a word on a label that's making you feel better about taking something. You need to make sure you see the amount of each ingredient. You need to make sure you are knowing exactly what you are taking, meaning the amount of everything that you are taking. Why? Because we want it to be clinically dosed to have a therapeutic benefit, right? That's the goal,
That's always the goal.
right? With
That is
anything,
the
right?
goal.
Clinically dosed for a therapeutic benefit. And you will never know that when the ingredient is just lumped into a pile of ingredients with one total amount not
Hmm.
broken down. Okay. So, and also, I mean, again, I don't want you to like go for a product that doesn't list all the amounts, but many times you see these superfood blends that seem so wonderful as well, and then you look at the blend amount and it's so low. Like I feel like there was one that was like 875 milligrams, and I was like, if you look at ours, our first ingredient has 2,600 milligrams. So like the dosing really matters when you come to these green powders. Like it's a big deal.
Yeah, because you can get away with piling in a bunch of cheap stuff to fill a scoop.
Right,
Think
right.
about it. Like you can list a lot of awesome looking ingredients, put light weights of it in there, and then just load it up with the
Sure.
cheapest. So it's like there's a 10, 15-gram scoop.
Yes. Yes.
Meanwhile,
And I don't like to talk negatively about other companies and other products. I just want to use this one as an example. And the reason I'm pulling this one out too is because there's a doctor that I love listening to her work, and she was just discussing this one, but it was like AG1, right, known as athletic greens. So you see greens is in the name. So it makes you think like this is your green powder. But if you actually look at it, yes, there's a lot of stuff in that product. But if you look about the little section on just their green superfood blend, it is so small. So right there, you're thinking you're getting like it's this greens, but it's not. So you have to be careful with the marketing stuff, right? Because that word greens is going to make you think that what you're doing is taking your
Sure.
daily dose of this wonderful like super greens.
Right.
So little things to pick out for. I don't know. I feel like I usually say more on, I mean, I just touched on again the marketing, but most importantly, it's the testing, right? So again, ours is USDA certified organic,
Yeah.
but when you go onto our website, that we have a certificates of analysis tab, and you're going to see further testing
Yeah, we
done,
did more.
right? Because it's extremely important to make sure, especially when it comes from these fruits and vegetables, right, grown from the earth, they tend to have more, toxins, and also are treated. Herbicides,
Yeah.
fungicides, pesticides, glyphosates, like you got to make sure everything is tested for. So we do that and we show you guys because we want you to know that what you're taking is clean, pure, and yeah, again, what is in it is in it. What is
Yeah, the
not
added
is
testing, I
not.
think, should be a standard or a requirement for all brands. They don't do it.
Yes,
They don't do it. Glyphosate's an expensive test. I mean,
right.
no big deal for us. We just eat the cost. NLEA, we add that on there. The ORAC, it's not posted. I'll upload the document on that so you can understand the antioxidant capacity of the product. The ORAC is up for the reds, but you'll see it's very high, which is a great thing. So these extra tests are costly. And you know what? Like, to me, it's like such a no-brainer. I mean, it's what you have to do. It's not.
Sure.
So what are you doing now?
I was just I just wanted to make sure I know the member price. I always know our member prices, but most powders on the market are built for profit, not performance. Like I want you to always have that in your head. But when it comes to our LiveGood or organic super greens, we are the exact opposite, right? We are built for performance, not profit. Our price for our members is $18. Our
Right.
retail price. So you don't have to be a member of LiveGood. It does save you money if you're buying more than one product a month, which if you look at our, product list, I mean, we have all your supplements, daily supplements that you need. The membership saves, but retail is $24.95. Still extremely low cost and affordable. I mean, that is less than $1 a day to get your scoop of your greens. I mean, it's crazy. So again, like, is it worth the hype? Yes and no, right? Yes. Our LiveGood Organic Super Greens is 100% worth the hype. But there's other ones out there that are not, and you have to be careful. You have to be careful what you're putting in your body, and and it's your money. It's important to you. So it's not just your money though; it's also your health because you don't want to be putting toxins in your body, thinking you're doing something great for yourself by putting a green powder in your body. But it also comes with all these herbicides, pesticides, heavy metals. I mean, it's all there. So
Yeah, it is.
be careful.
You do. Yeah, absolutely. You need to be.
Oh, and someone says it tastes delicious too, guys. It really does.
It's really good. It's really, really good.
It's a green powder. It's got the earthiness in it.
Cara Lee says it tastes delicious, and I appreciate that because I agree.
It's very well balanced. You can drink it alone. You can add it to anything. I tend to just put it in my protein smoothie. Works best for me, but that's also a convenience thing, not just because of the flavor.
Hi, Laddie Lairs. Happy 53rd birthday.
Oh, very nice.
Awesome. Keep up the good work. Keep supplementing.
Okay, let's see what else I wanted to talk about. Just reiterating benefits. I mean, we did a little bit, but just to sum up the benefits of our LiveGood Organic Super Greens. And now I'm just going to focus here because I know what we have in it. I'm not going to talk about greens in general because other ones might not have enough of an ingredient to actually do this stuff. So promotes detoxification and liver function. Helps maintain a healthy pH, so not more of an alkaline pH. Strengthens immunity and gut balance. Always have to focus on the gut health. Supports natural energy, focus. I mean, there's no caffeine, right? This is just, again, fueling your body with the right stuff. You're going to get that natural energy. Enhances skin. So there's skin health, digestion, post-workout recovery, reduces inflammation and oxidative stress at a cellular level. I mean, lots of super important stuff. But again, just putting one scoop of organic super greens and any liquid of choice for less than $1 a day.
Sure. And I talked about it too as being one of those ones that should replace a sugary beverage, a soda, something like that. So we've got a number of products that you can drink throughout the day without any real risk of like being like caffeinated. Right. So Super Greens is definitely one of them. You could just put it in plain water. It is very, very, very good tasting.
Right.
But I mostly mix it in smoothies.
Sure. I mean, the super reds and super greens can be combined together.
Sure they
Another
can.
great combo with the greens is our lemon flavor essential aminos.
Oh, you like that
It goes
combo?
really good with the greens. And then I also like the fruit punch flavor with the reds. I think those two, just giving
That's
out
a good
little
idea.
suggestions. You can play around with it. You know, see what you feel like works best for you. And again, if you like it plain and it helps you also increase your water intake for the day, right? Just
That's true too.
one powder
That's true.
in each glass of water
There you
throughout the
go.
day, you're going to make sure you're hitting
Your water
your
goals.
hydration level for
That's good.
sure.
Smart. I was just looking out for any questions. Mostly it's just comments on saying they love the product and it tastes great and all that jazz. So appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much.
Yes, I do get the questions a lot. Is it okay for kids or pregnancy and breastfeeding? Now, with those populations, we always recommend discussing supplement use with the pediatrician for children and your OB/GYN for pregnancy and breastfeeding. But with that said, these are whole food organic ingredients, right? So now for like personally for us, for children, just half a dose, just,
I like this comment from Vic Bagase. He says, hello, as a healthcare worker in palliative care, I strongly advocate for our products. I used it myself, improves quality of life and regain my health. That's awesome, Vic.
very cool.
Love that. Yep. Thank you for the work you do. That's not an easy sector.
Yeah. So remember, guys, take your greens daily, share your experience.
Yeah.
Share it on, our social media. Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
Share it on this stream right here, right? It's going to be on YouTube we keep it on YouTube. So share your comments. Tell us how you like it, how it makes you feel. And I assure you, you're going to be doing your body good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And invite others, right? Invite others by educating them on what we just told you about. Educating them on that, how not all green powders are created equal. And it can go both ways. Is it worth the hype or not? So, the funny thing is, just side note, like when you type things in, this is anything from like Google and stuff as well. But when you type something in, is it worth the hype? You're going to get a whole bunch of these, even, doctors and all this saying, no, not worth the hype. And then you have this whole other side, and you can't just rely on that. You also have to listen to it because they're going to break certain things down just like we did. I mean, we could say right here, our green powder is worth the hype. We could say no, but ours is, right? So you have to make sure the context of that is very important.
Guys, thanks for tuning in today. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Check it out. LiveGood.com.
All right. So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.